Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Friday, September 13th, 2013. Yes, it is a Friday the 13th today. So I guess we'll be on our toes here when we look at the markets. Let's take a look at the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You'll see that the futures are trading higher by about 3/4 of 1 point to 1685.75 per contract. So futures again, overnight session was pretty volatile, but nonetheless, you're looking at futures basically flat on the day. We'll see how they play out once the opening bell rings. One thing you do want to remember about today, first and foremost, before we get into any news or any type of volatile market, is that it is a Friday. Generally on a Friday, you'll see the market will get supported. Generally, we look for a flat to slightly positive trading day. If there is a down day, it's usually not a big down day. I think in 2013, we've only had about 3 Fridays throughout the entire year where the market was down more than 100 points on the Dow Jones. So take that for what it's worth. We call this the Friday effect, and we'll see if that is in play, which I have to lean towards at this time. Normally we look for a flat to a slightly positive market on Fridays. All right, let's take a look here at a couple of things out here. First and foremost, we want to go right to the gold chart. And one thing you'll notice is that gold is trading down about $12 today. Let's go to GLD. Oops, wrong symbol there. GLD right here, right now, trading at around 127.38. It traded at 127.67. So it did go down as low as 126 today in the pre-market, and has actually come back and bounced up a little bit. So we'll see if the GLD can catch a bid. But either way, still a weak equity, has sold off recently. And gold itself really with the big sell-off yesterday. But we'll see now if these support levels that gold is falling into will hold up at least for a short-term bounce. So gold is in play today. You want to take an eye, watch that. Also, watch dollar yen. Dollar yen is going to tell you a lot that's going to happen with gold. If the dollar yen chart starts to fall, gold will get a bounce. The dollar yen chart starts to bounce, gold will start to fall. That's normally how it works. Gold trades inverse to that dollar yen chart, more so than anything else out there. Okay? Let's take a look at oil today. Oil this morning, light sweet crude I should say, is trading down by 61 cents to 107.99 a barrel. So let's just call it $108 a barrel. Let's take a look at the USO, which is a good proxy for oil. And you'll see it's all over the map. Right now, currently at $38.64. So oil yesterday, or I should say the USO, closed at $38.86. We're not going to make too much out of it. But like we said, light sweet crude is down a little bit from yesterday's close. We'll see if it could pull back a little bit more. Right now, just down about 60 cents on the session. All right, looking at a few stocks here. A couple stocks are making new highs. One of them is ULTA Salon, hair care products and things of that nature. Stock is trading at a 113.85. Good move today. Overbought. Do not chase this up here. Do not be a buyer up here. It could pull back, but I don't have a good level for you, simply for the fact that this is a new all-time high. New all-time highs are very tough to catch good levels, but I would not be a buyer here. I would not be chasing this equity higher. This is an equity that is overdone, overextended. Most likely, even if it pulls up a little bit, it should start to pull back a little bit today. So be careful with ULTA Salon. Just a very overbought equity at the moment. JPM could be in play today as well. Stock sold off yesterday pretty decently. Take a look at this daily chart. You'll see that thing came in pretty sharply. The reason being is the market already knew today they were going to announce that they're going to put a few $1 billion away for litigation purposes. So, they've been really under the microscope quite a bit, manipulating the commodity market. They paid a fine for that. Mortgage fines. They've had so many different fines, but nonetheless, it's just the cost of doing business for these big banks. But JPM has put some money away. I think $2 or $3 billion, might even be more, just for litigation purposes. So the stock could be a little bit on the vulnerable side today. You want to be a little bit careful with this one. JP definitely one of the names here that could be a little bit volatile in today's trading session. So Keep that one on the radar. That stock could face a little bit more downside action for two purposes. One, they're probably going to use a lot of capital that they have, a couple $1 billion, nothing to sneeze at. And number two, they'll be facing more headwinds and more negativity. So a couple reasons why you really want to be a little bit careful with JPM. I think it's a good day trading stock right now, though. You'll still find some good day trading levels in the name, and we'll see how that one plays out. Another stock I did see making a move today was ALOG Devices, or ALOG Corp. ALOG Corp. The stock had a big soaring move to $85. It is now pulling back a little bit. I think this one is overbought as well. I don't have a great level on this. If I were to give you a resistance point, I'd say $85. Maybe a pierce of 85 is really all it has to the upside, at least in the short term. But good move today, new all-time high, I believe. But this one really should stall around $85. I would not be chasing this equity up here, but another nice move in the market. We're going to have a couple gap trades for everybody. They'll be posted in the chat room at around 9 o'clock in the morning, so we'll see how that plays out. Again, it is a Friday. Volume will probably get light around the lunch hour, so don't expect too much. Expect good morning volatility, and that would be about it. When I look at the news, the economic news today, I do believe that 10 o'clock in the morning, we're going to have, I think, University of Michigan consumer sentiment. So that will be the only economic news that we're seeing. U.S. Retail sales, I believe, has already been released at 8:30, so not a big deal there. It's really a flat market for the most part, so we'll see where this market takes us, what it does. But again, we'll see you on the charts. Have a great trading day, everybody.